who looked at this and was like, yeah, that's good. And people are suddenly like, it's fine, they nerfed it. Tekken 8 is back. Woo! And we were on the Mickey Mouse stage, and holy fucking shit. I was at the wall against him, he was in heat. What do? You can mistake a piece of dog shit for ice cream, especially if you have the IQ of a Jason Montoya, right? This move! Oh my god, Duelist, you are so fucking correct. No! Bro, Duelist is spitting. Oh my god, is he spitting? Oh my god, bro. Do you see my mouse? Do you see my cursor? This is 14 frames!
Why are we doing? What are we doing? Nerf this.
What are we doing? We have gotten so used to this that most people probably don't even question this anymore.
Nigga, guess. Mid or low? Merry Christmas.
He said, fuck Jason Toyota, dog.
It's the GOAT. It's Duelist.
Hello everyone. Hello. And we're back after a while. Yeah, I know. A while. But yeah, we're back. I want to make this vid for a bit. So now we're here. And fun fact. At first I wanted to make it top 3 moves that every character is supposed to get nerfed. But then I realized I already have 2-hour vids on the channel, so enough 2-hour vids. Let's make it an hour.
Yeah, I already thought like what he's only gonna talk about one move per character, because Duelist usually, I mean, you could do so much about almost every character in the game, not almost every character.
So yeah, we're gonna only do one move. So yeah, we're gonna start alphabetically and then DLC characters, basically quick select order. So let's start with Alisa. So Alisa, there's
okay, wait, I give my tip. I give a tip. Every character I give a quick tip. I think he's gonna do chainsaw low, like dual boot, what is it? Dual boot down 4, the low, or forward to 1. That's my tip. That's what he's gonna say.
About this characters and vid in general, you can pick and choose a lot of moves. A lot of characters need a lot of stuff nerfed, some of them more than others. But this is like my personal thing, right? For example, with Alisa, I feel like her forward 2 and the forward 2 string in general, like forward 2-1.
Yeah.
I think this needs to be nerfed. If
they already nerfed it once, but
it will be forward 2-1, especially in heat. Forward 2 tracks really well, especially the 1, and it's a normal hit launcher. And forward 2 can also be cancelled into chainsaw, into mix up, and it's -4. It's too strong. It needs to be nerfed. They nerfed.
You could also say her power crush. Her power crush is insane. Like, what is it? Just 1+2, right? Insane.
The block property on it, but the heat property is still the same. I don't know why it launches. Okay, next.
Who do we have? I said Asuka. Bro, Asuka, I didn't know. Bro, I didn't even know that full crouch, what is it? Full crouch down forward 3. That shit is fucking +8. I thought it's like +4. I didn't even fucking know it's +8, bro. Like, I would also not press into +4, but I didn't fucking know it was goddamn 8, bro. What the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna try to be a little bit fast.
I guess I don't know what he's gonna say here.
It's
like,
a no-brainer. There are a lot of stuff that you do need to nerf about this character.
Yeah, Tekken +8,
I mean,
legit.
Lot, but number one thing is this move.
Okay.
What is this move? So let me actually make the gym block. So at first, this is guaranteed, right? Which is also crazy on hit. But on block,
bro, I thought like she at least needs like Naniva Gus to charge to make it +8 on block or something. No, it's always +8. Like I thought this shit was balanced somehow.
I don't think I need to explain this. This is absolutely bonkers. I don't know why any character in Tekken in general has any kind of move like this, especially Asuka. Why? Nerf. That's one. Go next.
Bro, Azucena has a lot. Azucena has a lot. I think down back 4 is crazy. What is it? Down 1, where the elbow goes into crouch is crazy. Bro, I don't know.
Get ready for the next battle.
So Azucena also has one of those moves that you can choose a lot. For example, the safe lows, which is 2 of them. Which, why does she have 2? Why does she have 1? But yeah, if I had to choose one thing, most likely it would be either the wall spike combo.
Oh yeah, sure, she has a wall spike combo.
If you do this.
Oh yeah, or this move. It doesn't matter.
It most likely will be either that. It is a little bit of a hard choice. I really dislike spikes. Either that or forward 4. But if I had to choose,
forward
I think it's
4. Okay.
This move right here. Is this move?
Yeah, this is
does everything.
underrated.
This is the I don't.
Now, normal people, or like maybe, sorry, I don't want to hate, but like maybe if Fujin looks at this and is like, what do you mean? It's just a homing mid. Like, you can confirm this and it has mind games attached to it. Like, it's really fucking crazy good.
Know what to do, so let me just forward. That's kind of button. Because forward, it's a tracking mid high that you can confirm. By the way, you can confirm this. Because if it doesn't hit, you can just cancel.
Yeah.
And the cancels are too strong. This needs some kind of nerf. Either, you know, not launch. I don't know why this launches. Either cancel this, make it punishable. The cancel the high, I don't know, nerf it in some way. In all of the ways, actually. Crazy ass move, insane move. And it is a hard choice between this or this.
Oh yeah, this
is also very busted. But I would choose forward 4.
Up forward 3+4. Whoa.
Bryan.
Bryan.
For me, this.
Okay, so he honestly, he could even talk about down 4 here. He could talk about down 4. Bro, Heat Hatchet is still +7 on hit, right? Like, what do you mean? You could talk about Cannonball or what the fuck QCB1 is called. Like, that shit, bro, like, neutral on block is the very least. I don't know what he's gonna pick, but this is what I mean. Do you realize, like, we are only talking about one move per character, and it's like, you can't even.
It's a very easy choice.
Crazy. Incinerator, yeah.
The choice is between forward 1+2 in the install
Heat Smash
or forward 2. And the choice I made is forward 2. This.
Okay,
It
Incinerator.
does too much. It tracks really well. Realistically speaking, you can't step it. The mind games are too strong. The frames are too good. The damage is too high. Everything, basically. Way too good. Let's go next. Not controller setup. Why am I doing? Claudio. We're gonna borrow time.
You can talk about a lot here. Honestly, you can still talk about unblockable string. I don't know, man. You can
So Claudio is also one of those characters that you can't
uppercut,
pick a couple,
Shoryuken,
but
down
I
back
think
1+2.
the one move that really stands out is in heat, not in heat, on install or in heat. This down back 1+2.
Okay.
This is a crazy move. Why does the normal hit launch? Why does the high crush? Why does the jab crush? Why does it hit grounded? Why does it do this much damage? There's so
Up
many
forward
questions
2,
about this.
yeah.
Nerf.
Next.
Devil Jin.
Devil. Interesting. You cannot. I don't know. I think the character is a stupid design. honestly, you can talk about fucking Morning Crow 2. Why is it completely safe now? That is mega stupid. But he is a very weird design. I don't know, man. Wall combo is strong.
Jin actually wanted this kind of stuff nerfed even before season 2 because he used to have this. But there's not a lot of stuff that you should nerf on Devil Jin compared to everyone else. But the number one thing, in my opinion, is 100% the spike. This spike that they added, this one,
Yeah.
it's too good. It does way too much damage.
So
in this
much
combos.
damage.
This back
Flip
four
over.
into whatever mix up. It does damage, okay, it does everything. And
The thing is, people like Devilgen is so crazy to think that, and these people might be right to say that he's one of the weakest characters in the game is so fucked up, right? Because you look at this character, he lands one heat engager on you. He has the best heat engager mix up in the fucking game. Now, if you're a blue rank, sorry, I don't want to hate, but if you're like a Fujin Devilgen scrub who doesn't even know how to properly buffer your health sweep from a heat dash, you're obviously a fucking idiot. Because if you properly buffer the health sweep out of a heat dash, you cannot hop kick that. You cannot hop kick that, meaning your only counterplay is to hard guess the mix up. You need to hard guess the mix up. You cannot hop kick the health sweep even. It's completely meaty. So it's like a 1-2 interaction game against this guy. If you play against a good Devilgen player, bro, and then if they do the good combos, which are now a little bit easier, you eat so much damage. And the crazy part is he still has heat, right? Like heat engager, heat health sweep. You get to the wall with the heat health sweep. He does the crazy combo. You flip over and you stand up against him, and he is still in heat. So like he lands one heat engager on you, and honestly, sometimes you are literally right now, you are guessing for game right now. You are guessing for game right now. Like Devilgen is Tekken 8 incarnated, and it's bad. Not even Devilgen players most of the times like this type of shit. Like Devilgen players, most of them do not really appreciate this design. It's like, yeah.
Spike combos, I already said, I really dislike spike combos. Just remove it from Devilgen. I don't know why he has it. Because he does way too much damage while also giving one of the best Okis because of the flip over on back 4. Just remove it. And another honorable mention goes to back 3 heat dash.
Yeah.
What the hell is back?
Up back 3 heat dash, or is it just back 3? Back 3 heat dash. Look, the move is bad in neutral, right? But if you have heat, up back 3 heat dash becomes incredibly good. But it's this degenerate design that not even Devilgen players really enjoy. Most of them.
3. But yeah. Dragunov.
My tip with Dragunov is probably gonna be 1-1, but I don't know how to nerf this. Other than 1-1, wall combo is a bit like, I don't like the stupid mix from a pigeon roll, but yeah, Dragunov, I don't know.
Dragunov is also more or less a no-brainer because if you don't say 1-1, why are you even doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like, why are you doing? The wall combo is also really weird, but 1-1. What is this move? The 2 tracks too much. You can confirm it most of the time. It's -9, so you can have to play a mind game. So 1-2 into 1-2, it just works. And yeah, 1-1.
1-1, yeah. Wait, who's next? Feng. You could still mention down forward 3. You could mention. Yeah, it depends. Feng is a weird character. You could also still mention, bro, QCF1 is stupid. It's so fucking annoying now. Back 4 is, I don't know. You can also mention quite a few things.
For so long, by the way,
what
almost 2 years now. Feng is also a very easy choice for him. Yeah, very easy choice. You can choose some other stuff as well, but for me, this is the easiest one. And it's this right here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
This.
Bro.
What is
it's so free, 13 frame shoulder that goes from -18 or -17 to +5 on block. It's 13 frames fast. It has good tracking. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Shoulder, right? And now you might look at it like, oh, it looks fine. But the moment you see how much tracking this has, this is not fine.
This is not fine.
This move tracks way too well. This is a tracking move. And people who know and who has been playing against Feng will know this. And this doesn't happen. You see that? That never happens. That's a practicable bug if you ask me. But yeah, this is basically a tracking move. You can't sidestep this character. And yeah, you see that, right?
I see that.
That's what usually happens whenever he tries to shoulder. This right here, the side's changing. It doesn't whip like this. Shit? I wish this happened more in real matches. But what happens in real matches is this or this, even crazier. Just change the size and it still hits. So as I said, that's a practice mode bug. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Shoulder does not whip unless you're, I don't know. It's a miracle. Let's go next. Hwoarang.
Boah. Honestly, with Hwoarang, my bet would be, bro, honestly, you can say Black Kite, you can say 2 jab in heat. My pick would be, if I had to choose one, it would not be down back 4 BLN, it would be 2 jab. I think, like, I don't play at the highest level of play, but on the highest level of play, I think the most value is 2 jab counter hit, not even down back 4. Bro, he also, sometimes we forget about this, he has a wall splitting heat smash as well. Wall splitting fucking heat smash. Let's see.
So, yeah, this is also a pretty easy choice for me. Very easy choice. There's a lot of stuff that you can kind of, you know, say that, oh, you know, it's changing. But for me, it's this.
Oh, interesting.
What is this?
Yeah, because this is like super cheap. You saw this, right? It's neutral on block. It allows for. I don't know why. Who knows why? Does anyone know why this is neutral? Does anyone know why this is neutral? Who looked at this and was like, yeah, that's good.
Honorable mention goes to RFF down 4-3. But this, 0, right? That's 0. This is natural on normal hit, by the way.
Yeah, it's a
right?
punish. 12 frame
30
punish.
damage.
It's a 12 frame
30.
punish.
It's a
Plus
12 frame
8.
punish from
Flamingo.
wall standing. And when you block it, let's say you block it, you're in a mix-up because this is going to counter it if you try to, let's say, do anything. It will counter it you. Because that's 8 frames fast. You're in a mix-up. So now guess if the Hwoarang player feels like mixing you up.
Yeah,
here.
it's literally, you can call it a mind game or a mix-up. I don't really care. But the thing is, think about this one, right? We had also in Tekken 7 already, we started with this shit, with down back 2 from Ling being a mind game on block. And suddenly in Tekken 8, we not only get lows like Leroy's down back 3, that's a mind game / mix-up on block. No. We now get mid strings that are neutral and lead into a mind game / mix-up on block for the one that's for the player that got blocked. Mid. We are now at that point.
Maybe even, does stuff like this, or even does the jab, or does the
And
power.
also, by the way, and that shit is not on like a 16, 17, 18 frame mid. No. It starts from a 12 frame mid. This is also his 12 frame Punisher. What the fuck?
Power crush, let's say, which I forgot how you power crush from here, but yeah, whatever, right? It's a mix-up, and it's natural, and it's 30 damage, and I don't know why.
Yeah, why? Who's next? Jack. You can talk about a few things. I think the down back 1 string is super 8s, but it's better. I don't know. Jack is also a bit of a weird design where they decided to make him a stance character. You can talk about a few things. Heat Smash, maybe.
Why, bro?
Gamma Hole, maybe. Yeah, some like Gamma Hole.
So Jack is actually
Force Field,
irritates me a lot.
maybe.
I don't know why Jack has this. I know they said in the patch notes that they're like, oh,
Jack's
Jack's
weird.
identity is going to the stance into this power crush. Right? He still has the stance power crush. Okay, let him have the stance power crush. Let him have the bubble. Let him have the 360 bubble, by the way, that reaches from this far. It reaches really, really far. It's not that far,
Bubble, yeah.
but it's like 2.5, 2.6
I mean, look at
range,
this shit.
something like that, right?
It's Tekken
Or
now.
2.5-ish. But yeah, it reaches pretty far and it lingers decently well as well, right? It's not the furthest. I overestimated it a little bit, but the number one problem I have with this is that this move, it launches. It can become safe as well, right? It can just become safe. It's already hard to punish. Why does it launch? Why the hell does it launch? And why the hell did they make it safe? Just nerf it. It's dumb. Super dumb. Nerf the launch.
It's just
properly,
aura, right?
first and
Jin,
foremost.
bro. Heat Smash. We need to talk about Heat Smash. And we need to talk about Zen 1+2. Like, I don't know, man. These moves, Tom. These moves are for the target audience, Dragon. These moves are so abusive that many players don't need defense to win. Just do things and win. Yeah, it's true. The optimal meta in this game is you need to be the one that presses more buttons. Like, that is the optimal meta. It doesn't matter that you can cherry pick some games where someone wins through defense. I like to see that as well. No problems, bro, right? Like, no problems, mate. But the optimal meta in this game still is put good buttons on the screen. Put good buttons on the screen.
This character.
I mean, obviously.
So this character, there are two things. So,
Oh god, back forward 2? Bro, back forward 2 in Tekken 7 in the Jin mirror. I tested this myself, guys. Tekken 7, if Jin does electric, range 0, even Jin Kazama is able to step that to the left. In this game, where sidesteps are supposedly better, these fake news, where, yes, for some reason, sidesteps in the neutral in this game are better, I agree. But in the hit or block stun situations, it's not better. I don't know what is going on with that. When Jin Kazama does electric range 0 in Tekken 7 and you block that shit, and he does back forward 2 in Tekken 7, Jin Kazama himself in the mirror can step this. In this game, he can't. And that goes for a lot of situations in the game with a lot of characters. So it's like it's not universal. When people say sidesteps and sideways movement in this game is better, that is not universal. I'm not saying it's categorically not, but it's not universal. We have to look at this by case basis. It's a bit of fake news. It's a bit of fake news. I tested this myself.
I think heat smashes in general should not wall splat.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at this. This is not even max range.
They
That
just
split
shouldn't
was
wall
not
splat.
even max range.
Whatever this is, it shouldn't be a thing. I think this is the number one thing that needs to be nerfed, not only on Jin, but every heat smash that gets nerfed. Not nerfed, gets nerfed. That
Q cushion
has a wall
karate,
splat.
yeah.
It shouldn't wall splat.
Shouldn't wall splat.
Honorable mention, back 4-2-3. What is this move? Why is it safe? Why make me mind
Yep.
game after it? Let's go next. June.
June,
Oh my
yeah,
God, this kid.
bro.
So
The thing that shocked me the most when I leapt it was her light barrier. The light barrier parry. The light barrier parry is insane. I would have to get my notes up to list you everything that's crazy of it. The beam is stupid, but it's kind of whatever. But the light barrier parry, bro, that guy is that shit is like a 12 frame Magic 4 with counter properties. It's a launcher. If it like it,
there's a lot of
it's
honorable
insane.
mentions. A lot. But I think the number one thing I will 100% change about this character, 100%, and it's not even close, even though there's like 10 other things you might change, is this move. What
Yep.
the hell is this? This move right here.
Plus 26 normal
That
hits.
parries, by the way, in many minus frames. Down
Yeah, it's plus
4-3.
on block as it's plus on
Let's
block
say-
as well. It's a plus, bro. It's a 12 frame plus on block Magic 4 with parry properties.
Down 4-3.
Yeah, new patch comes in a
block,
bit.
right?
There's not a patch. It's 3 AM or something. The patch comes.
Parry. Can't do anything. Down 4-3. Parry. Stance.
Look,
3.
it's plus 2 on block.
Parry.
It's a
On
plus
block,
2,
right?
bro. It's a plus 2 on block Magic 4. What? Did you ever think about it like this? Did you ever think about it like this?
I don't know. I can't get parry. I don't know. Parry after everything. Busted move. I don't know why it exists. You can't whip punish it. You can't do much about it. It recovers way too quickly. It even hits you on normal hit sometimes. It tracks to one
Yeah.
side. It's
Can
busted.
is
Nerf. Why does she have it?
Kazuya. I think down back 1 heat confirm is too strong, especially with the up forward 4-4-4-4-4 shit. You can talk about down 1+2 and Shikue as well. Because Kazuya's power crush in the Shikue move in heat sets up the perfect distance where he wants to be at. So you can talk about some things here. Forward 2 tracking in heat. You can talk about that one, but yeah.
Guys, okay.
For the next battle.
The Giga chat. So, number one thing. I don't know why they gave him this. Why the hell? So, honorable mention to the heat recovery. All kinds. I don't know why he does that. But, right now, the best thing they need to nerf is this right here. I don't know why this exists. Why the hell does this exist?
Yeah.
It does way too much damage.
It
and,
wall splats as well,
Worst
from the
of
right-
all, this
yeah,
can wall
yeah,
splat.
yeah.
I'm not too sure if I can actually recreate this. Let me try to do it. But this wall splatting is not okay. Let me just try to demonstrate it. But this needs to go. It just needs to go. Like this, wall splat
Look at
into
this.
into this.
Look, from
Why
a
does the 13th player that
13 frame at the wall, heat dash confirmable mid. What are we doing?
do like 79 damage? Situationally, of course. Why? This needs to go. Upward 4 should not exist at all. Give something else.
Red King, thank you for the €2. They need to remove heat regen completely. Yes. Bro, everyone said that. Mainman says this. And Mainman likes the game. Mainman likes the game. And he even said, bro, we can't have heat generation here. He said that in Season 1. In Season 1, he said, we can't have that. High power crushes, like high power crush heat engagers have to go. He said all that. High power crush heat engagers went away. But we get more heat. Like they buffed heat in Season 2. Like crazy, they buffed heat. Like crazy. And Jason Montoya, that fucking brain dead, is under the illusion that, hey, it's no longer that much plus. It's no longer that much plus. Bro, he completely forgets about the fact in his small fucking peanut brain that they now let us enter Crouch. Crouch. And what does it matter how much plus I am if I now get shit like Reina's down to 1+2, which half of the cast doesn't even have an answer against? What do you mean it's now better because it's less plus? Yeah, less plus is good, but what does that help me if you give me moves like that half the cast can't answer anyways? What a fucking Giga brain dead, man.
Hey Joe, Finty says hi. He said thanks, Finty. He said thanks.
Joe Budden.
He said fuck Jason Toyota, dog.
I don't know, change something. Remove it. I don't know.
King?
King.
Bro, if you King... Bro, you can talk about Jaguar Sprint. You can still talk about muscle armor. You can still talk about... But you have to talk about Down Forward 2-1, I assume.
Oh my god. This character, the number one thing, we need to change this. This character is so busted because of it. Like, this character is a better countered character than a lot of other countered characters, which their identity is countered, while King's identity is not countered. Nerf this. What is this? Why is this -6? What the hell are we doing? This is -6 and this is -4.
Bro, if you see the John play, right? The John is like so good. He sometimes, depending on the opponent, doesn't use throws. He only uses like forward 1, forward 4, which is the homing mid, right? And down forward 2. And occasionally forward 2. That's all he does. And like 2-1. And because he is so good, right? That's enough for him.
And it's a countered confirmable normal hit launcher. The second hit, right? The second it's a normal hit launcher. So if they just, get clipped by this, they get launched. So
and sometimes throw one out of King's insane power crushes, which are one of the best in the game, and heat smash. And you're good.
Straight down. Right? They got clipped, launch. It doesn't even require mini dash unless you're playing against a female character. Right? You just get launched. On normal hit, doesn't matter. You sidestepped a little bit, doesn't matter. Into the combo. Yeah,
you do sidestep / small sidewalk, 2 jab, instant shining wizard.
I can't do that. I don't play King. Whatever. Right? What is this? And on counter, this is all guaranteed. Right? This is just guaranteed. Into sidestep, whatever combo, it does like 70 damage. Amazing. Right?
Jason's script he used in ChatGPT like the Epstein files. You will never get it. Bro, I will never get it. Even though he said he is going to give it to me. But, bro, this is what tilts me, right? I never had a problem that he is like bad at the game or a Tekken King. What really tilted me is the lying. That he is that mental, like that mentally ill, that he suddenly starts like lying and shit. And bro, AI told me I'm like sick. Like, bro, this guy is 52 and has grandkids. How do you behave like this? How?
Right, nerf it. What the hell are we
Thank
doing?
you for the $5 Tom. Sorry.
Actually,
I
I'm
should
not
have
even
said
talking
thank
about
you
this
first.
character. Delete the whole character from the game. Bears, delete them.
Kuma, did he just say...
Actually, I'm not even talking about this character. Delete the whole character from the game. Bears, delete them. That's the number one thing I'm gonna nerf about them. Delete them. Both, by the way. Number one thing to nerf about the Bears, their whole fucking character. Okay, kill them.
If you didn't know this about Duelist, he really, really, really dislikes bears. I would say, yeah, probably hunting bear stance, down forward 1, the throw mix. Hunting bear stance 2-1 as well is fucking crazy. I don't know. It's cooked bro, this game is cooked anyways.
Now, Lars. So, Lars,
all of his lows in stance, because for some reason people say, yeah, because the low comes out of his stance, it should be good. Every single one of his insane lows, everything is -12. Lem 1, -12, +4 on hit, I believe. Full crouch down forward 1. Full crouch down, or like down 1+2 in crouch. -12, also plus, can also jump into Lem if he wants. And dynamic entry 2, +6 on hit, -12, high crush, counter hit launcher. I think this makes the character incredibly toxic to play against, especially considering the buffs to power crushers and shit, down forward 2. You can mention a lot. I think 2-1 is insane, super underrated. 2-1 is insane. His mix is so safe. And I think his entries, like, the accessibility of his mix is way better than it ever was, like in Tekken 7. The character is completely different. It's crazy. You can talk about quite some things. G-Clef is insane. Bro, it's Tekken 8, man. Like, what are we even doing? The power level in this game is so high. It is so high. that it has to come down as a whole. I think it would be a better game. But let me also say this, if you enjoy this, if you enjoy Tekken 8 and you think, hey, I like the power level, I like the move, I like that it's dumb, that's good. I don't have any problem with you. But don't come, I get angry if you then come into my shit and tell me, bro, that's actually good fucking fighting game design. Then I get angry. If you enjoy it and you're happy with it, perfectly fine. But don't come into my shit and tell me it's actually good fighting game design. And you played like Tekken for like 3 months. Like, shut the fuck up, okay? If you enjoy it, that's fine. Don't try to tell me it's good fighting game design. Don't try to tell me that.
This character can be very, very annoying.
Because I did that 2 times. One with Jason Montoya, once with Jason Montoya, who didn't even know his own character, and one time before that with Mondi, who was very open-minded, and after I explained certain shit to him about Season 2, he completely changed his opinion and was like, okay, I didn't know about this. Like, I didn't know about this, you're right. This is one of the worst patches in fighting game history. You're completely right, sir.
In a lot of situations. And I mean a lot of situations. But the number one thing I think we have to nerf is the G-Club. The G-Clubs in this game in general.
Yeah, if you don't know,
super
this was -14 in Tekken 7. Now it's -12.
important to have.
Although the last hit, wait guys, correct me if I'm wrong. The last hit was a counter hit launcher, right? 1-1-1. That was a counter hit launcher in Tekken 7, right? It's no longer, but it's not even about that. It was a counter hit launcher, wasn't it? Maybe I'm completely off my rockers. I think about a different move here, but it's about the utility of this, right? A 10-frame counter hit utility. It's about the utility aspect here. And to make that -12 is like, whew.
And just like Dragunov's, this G-Clap is just...
Was it only a knockdown? Was 1-1-1? Was it only a knockdown? Okay, I thought the last hit was a counter launcher. I could be wrong. Could be wrong.
It's crazy. Okay, it's absolutely crazy. It is a high mid like Dragunov's. It also is -8 instead of -9. It's also confirmable, and it's just -12. It used to be 14. Why did they buff it? G-Clips do not need buffs in this game, but they buffed it. Instead of -14, now it's -12. Just so the one time that they mess up and just finish it, just finish it, is only -12, so you can't even do anything about it. Great. So yeah, nerf this. Why does this exist? On the Lars of all characters. Okay.
Law? Bro. Law 1-1-1 is completely insane. A heat regeneration from nunchucks is completely stupid. Honestly, 1-1-1, yeah, why, bro? But think about it. It's still a launcher after so much time has passed. It is still a launcher, okay. I tell you the truth here. You want to hear the truth about this game? This game is cooked, and it was cooked by the Tekken devs on purpose. This game is a playground entry for the Tekken 8 development team. All the shit they have done, they are completely aware of how stupid it is, and they did that on purpose. That is why Jin Kazama or Heihachi, they don't only have the one heat smash and it wall splats, and you could say, hey, maybe we should think about the wall splat here. No. That is why these 2 characters have 2 heat smashes. The Jin flip kick one, which does a little bit more damage, and the wall splat heat smash. Heihachi the same, the ground pound and the wall splat heat smash. They exactly knew how stupid this is and even said, you know what, you have the option, what do you want to do? You want to have a ground break, a floor break, or a fucking wall splat? They know how stupid this is. But I think, and now here comes the generational cope, the most insane cope you will ever hear. But in my mind, I hope it makes sense. I hope. Tekken 9. Tekken 9 will be the more interesting game. Tekken 9 will be the most interesting game because I think this game is a playground for them to try all the busted shit because they want to move Tekken in a different direction. They want to get new people in. They want to change game mechanics. I get it. I get that. From a company's capitalistic perspective, I fully understand that. But also, I have to say this. If you are worried that, okay, but I don't want to go through 9 years of Tekken 8 or 8 years of Tekken 8, like with Tekken 7, right? many people are under the impression that Tekken entries always last for 7 years or 8 years. That is the absolute exception to the rule. That never happened before. But people who started with Tekken 7 think that is just the default of Tekken. It's not. Tekken 5 released in 05/06. 3 years later on console, Tekken 6 got released. Then, 3 years later on console, Tek 2 got released. Then, 3 years later on arcade, Tekken 7 got released. And there we needed to wait a little bit, 5 years, for Tekken 7 console release. Tekken 7 is the exception to it. And they already have said, or Harada, the most recent statement we have is that he wants Tekken 9, or Tekken whatever it's going to be called, as a launch title for the next console generation. And the current console generation is already running for almost like 6 years, right? So I think this game is cooked because what they have introduced in this game is supposed to be that. So what do I mean by this? Do you think a move like back 1+2 from Zafina that was a mistake? That they showcased in the Tekken talk full screen homing mids that are plus on block? You think that was a mistake? No, that was on purpose. But now what is the problem with that? Well, if you put a move in the game that this is the move's exact purpose, right? Homing plus on block, insane range, right? How do you nerf this move? The move is not broken. The move is not even like over-dimensioned. They wanted the move to do exactly that. There's nothing broken with the move. They wanted the move to do that. So how do you nerf something that you wanted to do exactly that? How do you nerf that? You can't really, because what they have done is they removed the homing trails. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It still has insane range and is still +2 on block. Or Steve, right? Steve 5 Fox Fury, right? That mid is still fucked up. But you know what the problem here is? The problem is, if you think about this, guys. Let's say I shit in your room, right? I take a big fucking dump, like an insane big dump in your room, right? But the next day, I come and I take a small shit in your room. A small shit. Suddenly you think, it's not that bad. Not that bad. It's actually quite pleasant. I never noticed the spicy aroma suddenly in my room, right? It's not that bad. And that is what's happening right now. Yeah, guys, that is what's happening right now. Steve's 5 Fox Fury goes from +11 on block to +3, and people are suddenly like, it's fine, they nerfed it. Tekken 8 is back. Woo! Woo! Or people who put fucking, sorry, Moonsault, this made me angry that I suddenly saw like a thumbnail of his livestream or something. Armor King saved Tekken 8 or Tekken 8 is doing great right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Can we stay consistent here? What the fuck? Let's say, okay, let me tell you. Asuka, Miary, 1+2, right? +4 on block, full screen homing mid. Now let's say they only make this neutral. Is this better? Is this now really better? Is this really better? We are still dealing concept-wise, we are still dealing with full screen, free homing mids. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let's say Asuka, her full crouch move. Let's say they make this +5 instead of +8. Is that really better? Is that really better? No, it's not. But because it's a boiling frog thing where the water already was at 100, I don't know how many degrees. Suddenly, when it's only cooking, you're like, it's fine. It's fine. You get me? Do you all understand what I mean? Suddenly, because the move doesn't seem clown world anymore compared to its initial version, suddenly we think it's like fine, it's nerfed, it's balanced. We finally have a balanced environment. It's like, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Even if you make Bryan's QCB1, like what are they willing to do? They might settle on like +2 on block. Okay, is that really better? Is that really better? No, it is not. It's fucking not. It's fucking not. Or Bryan's full crouch head shit. Now it's still +7 on hit. Let's say they make it +5 or +4 on hit. Is that really better? No, it's not. The problem is that this shit is even there in the first place. But they're not going to remove moves. And that's why I don't even know. That is why That is why I am telling you, sorry for the rant, that is why I am telling you I want, in Season 3, I don't want any nerfs. Let the rocket go to the fucking moon diamond hands shit. I want low heat engagers. I want low heat engagers, bro. I want low heat engagers. I want Reina's sidestep 4 to be a fucking low heat engager. On normal hit. I want to go really diamond hands clown world in this shit. Because it's already cooked. It's cooked. It doesn't matter how much. The salt is in the soup. Alright? The salt is in the soup. It already tastes like shit. You can't get the salt out. So for this soup, we might as well put more shit in it. Okay? They're testing how far they can go with BS mechanics. Exactly. So this is why I hope for Tekken 9 at this point. And I'm just here for the ride.
So just like
Sorry
I said,
for the interruption. Oh god, is this Law? Oh god, now I get really fucking angry, man. Now I get really fucking angry because Law, bro, do you know that Law basically has the best heat smash in the game? So in case you don't know, his heat smash is 14 frames. It's a 14 frame mid fucking heat smash that wall splats and is like plus what fucking ever. This is a 14 frame heat smash that wall splats. And the second hit comes out and fucks people up even at the highest level of play. If someone now wants to tell me, oh, skill issue, bro, a fucking design like this shouldn't even be in the fucking game. And if I ever cut this into a video, right now you will see at CEO where I think fucking Ulsan lost to this, and fucking Manja, or who it was, couldn't even couldn't even fucking punish Dragunov's heat smash as well, because it goes fucking half screen like a...
Alright, that was a really big crouch, yeah. But he can't finish it. No! Yeah, and that is why I am someone who says that shit should not come out on whiff. It is degenerate that heat smash, the follow-up hits come out on whiff. They shouldn't come out on whiff. Stupid. Oh yeah, see, and now it was in his disfavor. Oh my god. Yeah, nice. They are now linear. Yeah. That is what I'm saying, guys. I made the videos, right? This shit shouldn't come out on whiff. What the fuck is this?
God, this fucking
smashes should 100% not be as strong as they are in Wall Splat, but Law's heat smash is like a special mention. Because his heat smash tracks really well.
Look.
Because of the second hit.
14 frames. Do you see my mouse? Do you see my cursor? This is 14 frames! Why? Look. Look at this distance. Look where Law stands. Look.
Nunchucks on
Wait.
whiffs, so let me make it whiff.
Okay, it doesn't.
This nunchuck tracks
why? Why does the second hit come out on whiff?
really well. You can step this. The first hit, sometimes you can step. The second, no. Good luck. Good luck stepping that.
Nakatsu ruined it all, TBH? No, it's not Nakatsu. Nakatsu was a game designer for Tekken Tech Tournament 2, the GOAT game, and was director in Tekken 7 as well. It's not Nakatsu, it's not a single person. It's a whole decision from the company and the project team. There's not a single person responsible for this. Not a single one. Soul Calibur, guys, I get this Soul Calibur meme. Google Nakatsu's name. He already was director or designer in Tech 2. And he was director in Tekken 7, guys. It's not fucking Nakatsu, it's not Murray, and for sure as shit, it's not Harada. Because I'm gonna tell you this, sorry, this turns into a real hard rant, but I will never let any shit come to Harada's name. The guy, look, something happened towards the end or middle of season 3 slash Tekken 7, where suddenly we get these patches with like homing hell suites and shit, right? And wasn't that coincidentally the moment where Harada publicly announced he is stepping away from hands-on responsibilities with the game? Wasn't that when it was announced that he's like now head of esports or something? Didn't suddenly then very weird things happen? Very weird things. Isn't Nakatsu game director of T8? Yeah, but he was also in Tekken 7, Ensakok. He was game director in Tekken 7. Now, let me tell you this as well. In Tech, this is why I will never let any shit come to Harada's name. In Tech Tournament 2, I saw the interviews before the game released, and Harada said he doesn't believe in selling integral parts of a fighting game. And what did Tech 2 do? We got everything for free. Every fucking stage, every DLC character, because he said, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in selling this shit.
Since you're on the subject of DLC, what would it take for other companies to actually adopt the whole free DLC after product launch policy, in your opinion?
Well, you know, I've been trying to take care of this misunderstanding in the past 2 weeks on the press tours, but you know, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter agreeing with my comments, and you know, I'm happy about that. But I think I'm being misunderstood in that I'm not against DLC at all, because there are, or paid DLC, I mean, because as a gamer, I often buy paid DLC all the time. If something new is added to the game and I feel it's of value, I will gladly pay for it. So it's not that I'm against it. You know, it's when you say DLC, you have to pay particular attention to what I've said, and that is that it's the characters, techniques, and stages in particular. These are things that are essential to a fighting game, and I don't plan to sell them separately. That's what I've been saying about DLC, and that's just my thoughts, and that shouldn't be pushed on other companies and such. And I don't plan to charge in the future for these regarding Tekken. So when people ask me what kind of DLC might you have that would be paid for Tekken, some of the examples I give are, for example, some soundtracks from past Tekkens. Maybe these are some that you might not even be able to get your hands on. Some of them they sell on iTunes, maybe. So it's just another way to give people a method of playing these songs on their current tag too, kind of like you do with iTunes, but it would be within Tekken. Another option that perhaps, and this is something that the fans I've told them about that I might do, and they've tended to agree with me that that would be a very good choice, would be to take ending movies from past Tekkens as well. You know, even if you might have a hard time getting your hand on past copies, or even if you have the old ones, they might not work because you might have a newer PS3, right? So perhaps to be able to download these movies from past Tekkens and watch them on your current tag too is something that people said they wouldn't mind paying for. So these are examples of DLC which I don't see a problem with being paid.
And he followed through with it in an age where, if any one of you remembers this, 2011, 2010, 2012, we had online games selling us online passes, which this was to wreck the fucking used market, so you need to input an online code to even be able to play a fucking game online. And in that day and age, Tech 2 comes out and gives you everything for free. Everything for free. And unfortunately, yeah, it didn't sell that great, it was kind of a flop, and then it led to Harada losing a bit more responsibility and a bit more authority over the game. But this is why I will never let shit fly towards Harada's face. Never. I need to calm fucking down. My blood already has reached the boiling point. My blood pressure is at the level of Bob. Saint Mask, thank you for the $10, my G. I doubt there will be any patches that has nerfs. From now on, it's only going to be buffs and fixing unintended interactions, if they even care about fixing anything. I hope I'm wrong. I think you are. Look, what's gonna happen is this shit I just described. Oh, Steve's Firefox Fury goes from +11 on block, which is complete and utter clown world, to +3 on block mid. That wall splats and shit. Yeah, okay, great. Now it's fixed, right? Like, no? Like, no?
Not to mention the first hit is also hard to step, and not to mention this, whenever you do get hit by it,
look!
It was.
Do you see the distance? Do you see the distance?
I told you not to use that language around me.
Do not redeem!
What?
Do not redeem the cards!
Yes, I'm redeeming the card. I'm redeeming the cards.
No!
Okay?
No, no,
Yeah.
no!
And not to mention this, whenever you do get hit by it, it wall splats from, I don't know, Narnia. Why are we doing? What are we doing? Nerf this.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
This is still in the game. Guys, this is what I mean. They are aware. This is a playground entry for them. This is a 14 frame mid heat smash. That's also a weapon. Don't know if that's relevant. Probably not, because it's a heat smash. And you saw what it does. That is in the game since launch. Since launch.
Now, this character has one of the...
Oh, God. Bro, his new heat package, I played against Hopper, yeah? for 2 days ago. I played against Hopper on the fucking Miary stage. Not Miary, fuck it. The Peru slut. Azucena, right? And we were on the Mickey Mouse stage. And holy fucking shit. I was at the wall against him. He was in heat. What do? Yeah, this was so obvious. That was so obvious. That was so obvious. That was so obvious. That was so obvious. Works every time. Oh, fuck. I'm down forward 1, down 3, and I jab into this, bro. Wow. Okay, more damage maybe. I thought he's gonna go heat smash and that. Shit. I'm actually dead, yeah? Fuck this stage, bro. Fuck this game. GG. Huh? Oh, okay. GG. Shit. You don't do anything, bro. Like down 1+2 or what it is. What is the other one? Down forward 3+4. These two new heat mids, right? And then you're standing there at the wall against him and he has heat smash. What do? Like, tell me what do? What do you do? Yeah, you don't do anything. It's like same with Claudio shit. You don't do anything. And this is a design problem. This is a design problem. I don't like this design. Once again, if you think it's fun, super good for you. I hope you have a lot of fun. I also sometimes have fun with it, but don't come into my shit and tell me that's good fighting game designs. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Heat additions I've ever seen. In Season 2, whatever they did to this character's heat is not okay. Because what they're doing right now is this low heat smash gets mixed up by these moves. So these two moves
exactly this
are crazy. Like honorable mention to each other, basically. But I would nerf the tracking move. I don't know what this is. This move, that's 0 on block.
Homing.
Right, that's 0 on block. Let me just demonstrate the unblock properly.
Homing. 0.
It's a tracking move.
Bro, you are guessing at the wall. It doesn't matter.
That was splat, and it's 0 on block and goes into sway. Right? Because why not? And there's another one, which is the +6 version. Non-tracking, but it tracks decently well. You know, it's not that bad. But it's +6 and also wall splats. Does 30 damage. Why? Honorable mention to each other, but they had to choose one, the tracking move. What are we doing?
What are we doing, man?
How is this okay?
Leo, bro, forward 4 is fucked up. The Bok low. This is what I mean. Bok low is the perfect example to what I'm saying. Do you think it's fine if they now go and make Bok low -14? Is that now fine? No. In Tekken 6.0, he had that low, and they decided to fucking take that low away for 15 or 16 years. He didn't have that low. Do you know why? Because back then they said, we think the stance is toxic. We think the stance is toxic if he has a relatively low risk low out of it. And now it comes back after 16 years. Because they want it.
Leo.
And again, do you think it's fine if they nerf it to like -14 or like neutral on hit or something? No, it's not. It doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Also not honorable mention, the spike combo.
I'm not gonna
just way too much
every
damage.
time rant now.
Okay. Leo.
He needs
this
it?
character, I also said a lot about spike combos. Sometimes I don't mention it, like please.
That's so crazy. It existed already. Yeah, in Tekken 6.0, it existed. He had a low like this.
Leo's Bach 3 was a low attack, identical to full crouch down forward 3. Noticeable differences included plus frames on hit and a faster startup.
Which was like a kind of a speed up version of his full crouch down forward 3. And they removed that. In Tekken 6 BR, the console version. They removed it. They completely removed this low. And 16 years later, it returns.
It's because that heat move was so dumb. But for Leo, I think it's the spike. This into this. Why does this still exist after almost 2 years of the game? Why does spike still exist? Like, I don't know. It does way too much damage. It's way too easy to do. It doesn't require too much skill. It doesn't require anything. It's too easy. It's way too easy.
Bro,
There's
my
a lot
blood
of
pressure,
stuff
bro.
about Leo that also
Bro.
can be changed. Like for example, forward 4. What a dumb move. But Spy.
But hey, I guess some people like vanilla, some people like chocolate ice cream, isn't it? Jason Montoya, you fucked up bastard. But what he doesn't, you know what Jason doesn't realize? Jason with his dog shit, mentally ill ice cream analogy.
Tekken is like whether a person likes chocolate or vanilla. Chocolate is wrong if they like it. I mean, it's a personal taste. And the reason I say the vast majority is good is because new moves, which all the characters got, dude, they're fun. They're fun new moves. They add to the people's kits.
Look, you know I think that I actually know enough about season 2 and the game. You don't.
I don't
Because
think you know.
Shut the
anything
fuck
like you
up
told
for
me.
one moment.
That's what you
Holy
told me.
fucking shit. What he never will understand is that the possibility can also be true that it's not actually ice cream that's on the other scoop or on the other spoon, but it's like dog shit in form of ice cream. Like it looks like ice cream, but like dog shit looks quite, you know, you can mistake a piece of dog shit for ice cream, especially if you have the IQ of a Jason Montoya, right? So he thinks he is shoving like chocolate ice cream in his mouth, but it's actually fucking dog shit. Like literally dog shit from the streets.
Change both. To be fair, but if I had to choose one,
Chat the
Spy.
third KNK 3+4
Leroy.
was the moment Leo went full retard. Yeah.
So Leroy.
And Leo is the canary. Leo is the canary in the mine. I talked about this on Chat the Third's channel. Go there. There's a video where we talked about this. Leo is the canary in the coal mine. When this character goes full retard, we have a problem. The canary, like in Silent Hill, in the movie where they have the bird in the cage, and when Pyramid Head comes, the bird just squeaks, even though it's like not necessary because the whole world around you changes. Why do you have the bird to tell you that fucked up shit is gonna happen? But this movie was still kind of enjoyable. But that is what is going on here.
The biggest thing about this character, in my opinion, was his damage. If I had to choose one thing, it's 100% his
Bro, Leroy. Oh my god. Bro, why is 1+2 only -2 on block? What is up with down back 3? Are you kidding me? What is going on? Why is back 1+2 in heat completely insane?
absurd amount.
They fought. Hey. In heat, let's give him Tekken 7 back 1+2. But the already 2 times nerfed version, where it's like -9. But no. The final iteration was -10 in Tekken 7 and had no pushback. But they said, let's give him a brain dead version where it's like -9 plus pushback. It's like, bro, why not go? This is what I mean. In season 3, what I want Leroy's back 1+2 reverted to Tekken 7 launch version. So in case you didn't play Tekken 7 and you don't remember this, launch Leroy back 1+2. It was a 12 frame counter hit launcher, which it still is. It had way less scaling, by the way. That would kill you. That would kill you. It had no, basically, like normal counter hit scaling, yeah? Back 1+2, 12 frame counter hit launcher mid, and now get this. Sit down. -5 and 2 or 3 units of pushback on block. That I want to return. Let's make this like real party shit.
Damage. So whatever combo starters or combo, fillers that he has, just reduce the damage on. Other than that, he's not that bad of a character. But honorable mention goes to this move. What is this? This is a season 2 change, by the way, right? This is a counter 12 frame launcher normally, and normally it's punishable. What the hell is this? It's a wall splat now. It's safe now. It has pushback now. It's a. Why are we doing?
Look.
Why are we doing?
Look. Did you see that? That is launch Leroy Tekken. That is launch Leroy back 1+2.
Why are we doing?
Now imagine the pushback is even slightly more, and this number here is not -9 but -5, and that this shit, if it counter hits you, does incredibly more damage. That was launch Leroy Smith.
Why are we doing? Yeah, go next.
Lili, bro, back turn heat smash is stupid. I don't even. A back turn 1+2 is also fucking. It doesn't matter, man. I really get.
So
I get
also
apathetic.
has a lot of honorable mentions. Like I did say top of one move, but I'm still saying a lot of moves. But if I had to choose one, it's the low heat smash from back there. Because it's way too inconsistent to punish. The frames aren't good enough. You have to be able to actually do something.
Bro, her back turn mix, like, do you actually understand? Like, do you ever pause and think about other characters as well? Because I know most of these blue rank fucking, I nearly said a bad word, that are like on Twitter and crying that their character needs buffs and can't compete and blah, 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 and he needs it. All these motherfuckers, right? Do they ever stop and think about, like, just objectively what their character has? When this bitch is in heat and she's back turn, she mixes this low heat smash with 1+2, which is a -11 on block launcher.
Something about when you do block it, and it's too good. In general, it's way, way too good. There's other stuff that you can mention, like this move. I don't know why they gave her this.
Like,
have to be able to actually do something about when you do block it, and it's too good. It's low.
do you ever?
I'm still, you know, saying a lot of
Like,
moves,
do you
but
ever
if I had to
stop?
choose one,
And like think about this.
it's the low heat smash from back there. Because it's way too inconsistent to punish. The frames aren't good enough. You have to be able to actually do something about when you
She needs
block
it,
it,
yeah.
and it's too good. In general, it's way, way too good. There's other stuff that you can mention, like this move. I don't know why they gave her this. This is it.
But it's fine. It's fine. It's a playground entry.
Such
Holy
dumb
shit! I
move.
can't
Or
pause the
this
video every
slide.
time. We are only
They
18
also
minutes.
make
18
faster.
minutes in.
I don't know why. Honorable
Oh my
mentions,
God.
but if I had to choose, back to the low
Oh
heat
my
smash.
God.
Definitely.
Who is next? Nina, bro. There is one move that I recently had a full crash out on with Obelion, and it's forward 3+4. It's forward 3+4, the 14 frame knee, right? Bro, it goes so under the radar. No one is talking about this shit. I was really fucking angry. You can ask him if he's in chat. You can ask him. I had a full blown crash out about this shit.
Nina, the whole character. That's the one thing I would choose. But yeah, Nina's, it's just so much dumb stuff. Like, it's so much dumb stuff. But if I had to choose one thing, it's gotta be this move, forward 3+4. It's one
Yes! Yes! This move! Oh my god, Duelist, you are so fucking correct. You are so correct.
of the most busted heat moves in the entire game, not just heat moves.
Wait, let me hear this again. Let me hear this again.
Stuff, like it's so much dumb stuff. But if I had to choose one thing, it's gotta be this move, forward 3+4. It's one of the most busted heat moves
Yes.
in the entire game, not just heat moves in general.
Yes.
Because this move tracks really well.
Yes.
It's 14 frames.
It's
mid
14
check,
frames.
right? It's safe in mind.
Bro, and it's so retarded. It's like, oh yeah, she has another mid follow up, right? She has another mid follow up, but you're like, oh yeah, if you think she's gonna do gunshots, just react and do power crush. And it's like, that's your counterplay, and that is your count. That is the intended count. Guys, think about this and tell me again. It is ice cream that I'm eating and not dog shit, Jason Montoya. You can't, bro. The intended counterplay is power crush. Do you realize that if she is in heat, that is a net loss interaction for you if you power crush? You lose in a shit ton of health. Think about this for a minute. Oh my god.
6, and it also has a safe follow-up in -9.
And the damage,
that
look.
guarantees it on counter hit, and not to mention in heat, it just does this.
Atomic Blonde!
Just pray that you don't get hit by this, because it does all of this, and it will deal like 90 damage. I dropped the combo, it will deal like 90 damage at least, right? So yeah, and this is dumb because, as I said, let me just demonstrate. You can't step it. There's a lot of setups for it.
Yeah, bro. After heat engage, it's a brain dead option. Oh,
It's not like, oh, you know, sometimes
I can let it out, right? Am I allowed to let it out once on stream?
you can. No.
I have to
Comeback
let it
3,
out.
This, you can't step this normally. You see this? That's a bug. Usually this is what happens. That. This into this, you can't step it unless you're very, very far. I don't even know how he stepped it. The round start he can, I guess. But it doesn't happen, usually, right? Down back 3, this, it's unsteppable. You can't do anything about this. The round start sidestep, I don't know why that's happening. It's a bug at this point. But yeah, this into 4-2+4, you just can't step it.
Look,
You can't.
do you see the tracking?
You can't do it. And if you press, you're gonna
Do you see the tracking? Hello?
get counter hit because this is a frame trap unless you press a jab or a power crush. So yeah, good luck. And this is also safe. You can just,
It's-
you know,
yeah,
throw it
it's
out.
safe.
And in heat,
The other
they can
follow-up,
also
yeah?
just, throw this out.
Yeah, this follow-up.
This is also +5 on block.
Yeah.
Because why the hell not? Why
the hell not?
Just nerf forward to the +4 is way too dumb. Just so they remove the power curse does not mean they have to add another dumbass, very, very busted move. Very busted, by one of the most busted things Nina has right now. It's a new Season 2 move. Even though she already has like 5 other busted things. Okay. I didn't even mention down forward 1. This is more busted than
We didn't even talk about down forward 1. It's like, Miss Saint Mask, if you let it out, the island might explode. Thank you for the $2, my man.
Let's go next.
Panda? Oh, fuck off.
Delete this character from the game.
Delete this character. Bro, Paul. Bro. With Paul, honestly, forward 2, you can mention, doesn't matter, man.
Paul.
Sorry, I don't want to always pause or like.
Why do you have
fuck
giant pandas in Degen? And the giant bears in Degen? Okay, so, Paul. So, there are 2 mentions. I can mention 2 things. One is this beating power crushes. I think it's really dumb. It's super, super dumb.
No, wait. With like what FDX said, FDX is not a fan of this either. FDX is not a fan of binary guessing or moves that are so strong or mix-up situations that are so binary because one option is like so dominant or 2 options are so dominant and so good and so much option coverage. Like FDX also hates that shit. Has made multiple videos about that. Bro, FDX... No one, like, look, FDX fucking closed the game on stream to play Street Fighter 6 to get throw looped. That's how much he likes it.
The hell he has this. Obviously, his damage is also really, really high. There's a lot of problems. But I think the number one thing I have to mention, and I think it's not even close, is this dumbass move.
Game is in a good spot. He has to be fucking rage beta, right? In the chat. Okay, stop bitching about it. What is bitching? Okay, wait. Gomes, are you still in the chat? Gomes, you fucking can't answer me right the fuck now. You said I'm bitching, yeah? Okay, so tell me, how does... Okay, we're doing it now. How does Nina's forward 3+4 work? Explain to me. Point is, it's not about complaining. You can just tell me where I'm wrong. I just want to hear your explanation. So I will ask you how certain situations work in the game, what the situation is, broadly speaking. I don't even need to be picky about it. And you explain the situation to me. And I will then tell you what my complaint is. And you just tell me why you think I'm wrong. How about we do that? You have 1 minute. I did the... Look, bro, Gomes, I can already spoiler you. I went through this so often. Nah, I'm good. I figured you are good. Okay, how about this? I ask you one question. How about this? What that I said about any situation here, or I mean, if you have seen any of my videos, you know how much I sometimes go into detail, or with the initial Season 2 crash out stuff, right? But how about we stay in the moment? So what that I have said about a situation so far in this very video is just bitching. Explain the example. Just say this situation, for example. There you just bitched. That is perfectly fine. Tell me a situation. Just one. Just one situation where, like, you're bitching, this is fine, and then you tell me why. You have like 30 seconds. Then I'm moving on. I take a hit. Everything you do is complain, though. Okay, so you are actually low IQ, right? You actually have to be... Okay, are you disabled? Just write in the chat if you're actually disabled, then I stop bullying you. Because I don't want to be like someone who actually bullies disabled people. I'm serious about that. Just write it and then we can move on. Because you actually have to be insane. And like really stupid that you didn't understand the question I just asked you. Every stream I peep, you guys are always hating on the game. Okay, you still have not understood the question I just... Bro, Bro, you are so fucking retarded. And how about last stream where we just played the game in a lobby? Or how about where we just leapt Armor King? Or how about my video, my coaching videos in Season 1? Or how about the GOD video where I just wanted to give people motivation for ranked? How about that? How about you stop characterizing me as someone who just blindly hates on the game? Please just move on. Fuck this one guy. What you don't realize is this one guy is a proxy for quite some people. I had this time and time again. So he didn't write, right? He didn't write a single thing. He didn't write a single thing. Okay.
This. So while staying 1-2, this is very, very spammable. And this has way too much mind games. It's safe. You can't do anything about this. It tracks really well. You can't do anything about this.
Someone ban
Downforward
him.
1 is the same thing. Downforward 1 sway, kinda. 1-2 is just so dumb. It's so dumb and so easy to do. And it requires that, I don't know. You just need to remember, oh, what the options I have after it. But it's just, like, bro, remove it. Why are we doing it?
Who's your
Why are
main?
we doing it?
Tekken.
There's like 10 other things you can also remove. But why are we doing
Tekken is my main.
it? Raven, this is also a very easy choice.
But I played a bit of Reina
very
recently.
easy choice. Raven
More
also has a few
focused.
moves that you need to be nerfed.
Raven, I don't even give a shit. I think back turn down 2 is fucking absurd. I think QCF 1+2 still is.
But number one thing is 1+2. Any character that has anything that's 15 or faster, that's +5 and normal hit launches, what are we doing? Why are we doing? So in Heat, a Raven player just needs to spam 1+2 every time. Every time. You don't need Hit Smash. This, what is this? 55 damage.
Yeah, true. He has like a present for you, like a sort of farewell present.
I can just do this and go to a wall. If I go to a wall, I'll do way more than 55 damage. If I don't, obviously I won't. Maybe I will even do close to it, but why would I ever Heat Smash if I have a 1+2? Like, a 1+2, bro. And it's also faster than the Heat Smash. Why are we doing? What is that move? Why does it exist? It's so easy to do. It's very fast. This is basically an Ana booty, by the way. It's that levels of broken. It's an Ana move with levels of broken. Why are we doing? Nerf it. Reina.
Reina. Now, with Reina, we can still talk about Heaven's Raw 3+4, which is giga stupid. We can still honestly talk about forward 2 in a certain realm, even though it's very hard to nerf this move. But I recently talked about I don't think anyone will mention this, so but I guess if I'm duelist, what would I talk about with Reina? Like down to 1+2? Down to 1+2? It's like mega stupid. Like it would, maybe he surprises me, I don't know.
This character has so many things going for her. It's like she doesn't have one weakness. Everyone says, oh, tracking, and then this tracks.
Yeah, it's so bullshit. Electric Wind God Kick tracks to her weak side. It's like, and people are like, oh, I don't have tracking. Bro, shut the fuck up, you skill issue.
Oh, tracks. This tracks. Has a 3, by the way. This is good. That has the mid, that has the high, and it has this. Into this, right? But okay, number one thing. I had to choose one thing.
And again, I'm honest, right? You know I played this character.
If I have to choose one thing, is the tracking move from Rat Stance the one?
No! Oh my god, is he spitting? Oh my god, bro. This is how you know this guy is fucking smart. This is how you know this guy is smart as fuck, bro. Obelion, you remember what I said, right? You remember what I said, Obelion, right? I said this move, I had this in a stream. I said this move in a stream is fucking underrated as fuck. 12 frame high, +8 on normal hit. On counter hit, you get 2 to the 1 guaranteed for 67 damage with the stomp. It is not only a homing tool, it is also your anti-power crush and mash tool. Because on counter hit, right? Bro, this guy knows. This guy just knows, man.
I think the one is an absolutely busted move. It does way too much and it's way too easy of an option because the only thing it loses to is a hard duck. This forces you to hard duck it if you want to do anything about it. Like anything about it, if you want to do it, you have to hard duck it.
You can parry. If you have a reversal, you can also parry it.
Block it.
But
she can also go into stance into the...
This is, by the way, also, if you do one forward Sentai free, that's guaranteed on normal hit. Like, that's guaranteed on normal hit. On normal hit. On counter hit, you get Unsuku sidestep 4 forward. That's a launcher, right? Like, that's a launcher. And if you just do single one, I tell you, single one is where it's at. Single Heaven's Wrath 1 +8 on normal hit, +8, which is incredible for Reina to be +8. And it's only like -4 on block, guys. Guys, what?
This hitting agent. Going to stats into this
This is why I went that hard on that one Reina down player that I made this whole video about.
low and then mix you up still after you block it, by the way, right? And you can't stress anything about it because this exists. You can't really do anything about it because this exists. Like, there's a lot of cancels. This one is way too strong, and I'll counter it, you know, obviously this into the 4 is guaranteed. That's guaranteed on counter it. So let me just demonstrate it. That's guaranteed. Not only is that guaranteed, that's also guaranteed. Not only is that guaranteed.
Yeah, this doesn't work on counter hit. This is normal hit. This is normal hit guaranteed, the free hit engager.
Is that not guaranteed? I thought that was guaranteed. I guess it's not. But yeah, the 2 is also guaranteed. The 4 is guaranteed for the heat engager. You don't even need this 3 for the heat engager. And yeah, it's just crazy. And obviously, this full thing is also guaranteed. Right? This is just guaranteed. You don't need counter for this. And wall splat sometimes. So yeah, that move, the high in general, it needs to be
Patches later. The patches later.
the follow-ups, the mind games, everything, to be fair. It's way too strong. Way too strong.
Bro, Shaheen, Obelion, you are in chat. Obelion, you are in chat. Tell me that's a lie. His controller recently broke. Obelion's controller broke, right? He's like on the GOD1 grind for Shaheen, right? His controller broke. R1 broke. Now guess what button he had binded to R1? 1+2. He said, bro, my fucking controller broke because I spammed too much sidestep 1+2 with Shaheen.
Okay, it covers way too many options for Reina. You don't need to think about it, you just use that move. Why are we doing it? Okay, Shaheen. So, Shaheen is also one of those characters that doesn't get used much, and you don't really need to see a lot of nerfs about this character, but he also has he's not, you know, outside of the Tekken 8 cast, obviously. Right, this move, for example. What is this move? Sidestep 1+2. I think sidestep 1+2 is gonna be the choice for me right now, but the sidestep 1+2 right now, 19 frames, mix up, +3, 6 chip damage, wall splats. Right, it will wall splat on counter it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, on counter it, wall splats. So it's crazy. This is a crazy ass move. Also, honorable mention, up forward Y. So these two moves are absolutely dumb. So this doesn't wall splat on normal hit, right? On counter hit, but that's already really good. Like, this is just such a dumb move. It gets mixed up with wall sidestep 2, which is also really, really strong because it's only -12, up forward Y. You know, if I had to choose sidestep 1+2, honorable mention, up forward Y. They can kind of be interchangeable. Very, very.
This is also on normal hits so good and like safe and jailing. Like, huh?
Steve has such an easily accessible mid. He already had a QCF1, which, you know, at least required a little bit of, you know, effort. You need the QCF for the fast mid. But no, now you just down back 1+2. Not down back 1+2. Back 1+2. Right? And not to mention the heat version. You don't even need to talk about the heat version. We already know how dumb this is. They nerfed it and it's still really dumb because this wall splatting like that is not okay. It's also still plus. So you're still in the mind game. It's not as good, but you're still in the mind game. So what the hell are we doing? Alright, Victor.
You could talk about EI down 1. You could talk about EI down 1. You can still talk about running 1+2. And the duality with running 2. The wall combo is obviously fucked up. Yeah. Don't know.
For Victor, I think the number one thing I had to choose is gonna be his wall combo. So whenever the Victor gets you to the wall and splats you in any way, doesn't matter how, right? They do this wall combo, and now you're guessing for your life. So 4-4-2 spike wall combo.
Also, honesty, I think Perfumer 1+2 is giga stupid. That's just me.
Is so damn strong because of the options he has. So I can't choose any of the options because that will be more than one. So I'm just gonna choose the whole damn wall combo sequence. So whenever he spikes you down, you have to choose, because you can't stay down, duck, which will get hit by this, or don't duck, get hit by the hell sweep.
Yeah.
Or don't duck, or don't do anything, you get chipped anyway, right? There's also this good chip damage. Not as much as Season 1, but it does good chip damage. So what are we doing? Why? Especially this move. If I do have to choose one move, like actual move, I will 100% choose this.
EI down 1.
EI down 1. What are we doing with this move? Because look at this sequence, right? EI down 1 is -2. Right? It's -2. Heat engager.
Hits grounded.
Right? Hits grounded, by the way. I won't show it, but it hits grounded. Tracks. Launches. It's super strong.
This is
way too strong.
This is what people say when they say like the option coverage is like insane in this game on moves. It's insane.
Everything. Literally everything.
It's like everything has to like hit grounded, save on block, wall splat. Like it's
ever need. This move does it. You just have to go into stats for it, but that does not excuse it. Let's go next.
Ling, bro, Ling is under the radar all the time a little bit. In this case, if you have to pick a move, it's probably it's a weird one, but I probably think the cancels, the hop cancels, you know, that she can cancel now more stuff into hop and then cancel the hop. I think that's really fucking toxic. But
okay, Xiaoyu. I think Xiaoyu, one of the most toxic things. Season 2 does so much toxic stuff for Degen, I swear. So I have to choose this move. This is the move safe low that Xiaoyu has. This is safe, by the way. Whenever you block this, let's say
she can parry.
This, it's -8.
So okay, wait, for people who don't really get it, when he says safe, in this case he doesn't mean safe, even though Ling actually has a safe low, which is Phoenix down forward 4-4, right? The second hit of that low is actually safe. Like it's actually just a safe low. Here she goes into back turn, and this is like the same with kind of the same principle with down back 3 from Leroy or down back 4 from Hwoarang, where it's like a mind game. She can parry here. She can parry your immediate poke attempts in her back.
Which means that they can parry your follow-up just like a down back 2. Like, she already had a safe low. Why are we giving her another one? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? There's a lot of other stuff maybe you can
down back 2
is
kind of the same principle, yeah.
Why are we doing this? Just remove it. Yoshi. This character.
I don't even know.
This character's existence is a buff.
For me, Yoshimitsu has one thing that for me like defines Tekken 8 move design or string design, and that's 3-1 and 3-2. Like 3-1 and 3-2 from Yoshimitsu is for me like that's Tekken 8. That is Tekken 8. A mid variant, same speed, like completely not fuzzable, same speed, and the mid leads into another mind game, which can have dire consequences if you're wrong there, and the high is just plus. The high is just fucking Giga plus into stance.
If you ask me, this character, I think no matter what, in Tekken 8, almost no matter what, is gonna be super good, because the fact that he can just spin away and flash just makes people hesitate so much that his minus and plus frames don't matter anymore. Well, his plus frames matter, but his minus frames don't matter. So, yeah, that's already one thing. But if I had to choose, if I really had to choose, I think forward 1+2 it has to go. Because forward 1+2's tracking is too good. It's safe in swordless stats. This it's safe, right? It tracks way too well. Even if you predict it, I play against Yoshi players, and whenever I predict this, they're usually very predictable. You can't step it. I'm stepping it to the right, which is the side you have to step, but you can't step it.
Yeah, and
it has more tracking than a Kazuya forward 2 in heat, and that says a lot. Like, what the hell are we doing, man? Why are we doing? So, yeah, nerf this. Also, as I said, everyone who has a wall splat and heat smash should not
Zafina. Bro, Zafina, you can talk, bro. Scarecrow 2-1, Scarecrow back 1+2. Honestly, you can in this case you can also talk about the frames on down 3 normal hit. The situation after running 1+2 is disgustingly brain dead. Bro, you can talk about down forward 4. You can talk about fucking down forward 4.
It just shouldn't happen.
Tarantula in general, yeah, doesn't matter. The character is really. she's not that prominent. People don't because people just don't care. Like either like me, you have played this character sometimes, or you just know. Otherwise, you just don't really care about Zafina, I guess. This is why no one talks about the shit she has, even though it's like so strong and so easy to use and so effective. But no one cares because everyone's like, that bitch is weird. She crawls on the floor. I don't know. No one knows anything.
Character. So this character, if I had to choose one, even though they already nerfed it, I think back one, not back one, it's back two.
Yeah, back 1+2.
I forgot the input then. I brain fire. I don't know, man. Who plays this character? But yeah, it's the tracking mid. Back 1+2. I thought it was back 1. So yeah, back 1+2. This, even though they nerfed it and it's not tracking anymore, it's still a god tier move.
This is what I mean. I also fell into. This is where I realized I'm a retard, guys. When that patch did drop, where they nerfed this, I was also a retard. I fell into this exact trap. Where I was like, yeah, I guess they kind of killed this move now, right? Like they lost. I mean, it is on paper. It is on paper. It is pretty steppable now. But in the practical application, it doesn't really matter at all. And it's like the range is still completely absurd, and it's still plus on block. But hey, bro, I mean, guys, they removed the plus frames by half. They cut the plus frames in half, right? Like, yeah, okay, bro, it's still fucking plus on block. Doesn't matter if it's not +4, but +2. This is what I mean. And suddenly people are like, yeah, shit is fine. It's like, no, it's not fine. But how do you nerf a move like this when the move is literally designed to do this? This is what I mean with the game is a playground entry for the Tekken project team. They are completely aware of what they are doing, and they are probably just wanting to test shit out for Tekken 9, which is why I think Tekken 9 will be the actual really interesting, like, really hold my beer when this game drops.
Install
I want to see
follow-up
that
is
game.
way too strong. I don't think they should even wall splat, right? It really shouldn't wall splat. And it's the same with the power crush into the install.
Yeah.
This is also super dumb, because the power crush now suddenly becomes safe.
Yeah, so in case people don't actually know this, because some people might not know this, or you're like newer to the game, right? That power crush becomes safe. When she has the
Right, there's a lot of stuff that you can mention, like down forward 4-1 I think is super dumb as well.
Yeah, down forward 4-1, super dumb with down forward 4 cancels, down forward 4-1, down forward 4-2.
And like this stance in general, just remove it because it has no risk reward. No, it has reward, just no risk because, you know, flows for like 15 damage. But yeah, if I had to choose one, it's still gonna be back 1+2 because this install follow-up is way too good. The normal one they did fix because it's not, you know, it's not tracking anymore, but the install being plus and wall splatting and, you know, does damage, does good damage at the wall.
Yeah, basically, I'm saying that Artis, I'm saying Tekken 8 is basically a Tekken Revolution entry, yeah. It's a playground for them to test shit out. I'm convinced. I hope that this is my cope. This is my generational cope. And you can say I'm wrong, but hey, at the end of the day, we both don't know. And that's my cope. My cope is this is a at the playground, right? They go into the sandbox and they play around and do stupid shit for Tekken 9. For Tekken 9, the actual, you know, that will be the game, you know, where everything comes together. Old players and new players alike will be like, wow, what a fantastic mix. What did you cook, man? Yes, this is truly the Jason Montoya ice cream that this motherfucker talked about. But right now, I don't see it.
It's too much. It's way too much, not to mention that he doesn't even take HP. So yeah, that gonna be that. Eddie. This character is a little bit hard to choose.
Yeah, G-Clef, I don't know, also design shit where his stance is like so many dog shit stances where it's like he goes handstand, you have to respect the power crush in so many situations where you actually shouldn't even be, like shouldn't have to respect it. But I don't know, back one is pretty crazy. And also Eddie, most people don't give a fuck because Eddie is one of those characters that even though he is pretty iconic, if you don't play him, you most of the time like don't know anything about him. So most people are like, yeah, I don't really care about this character. Same with Leo, to be honest.
Of all the damn things, but if I had to choose one, this is one of the most toxic moves in the game that a lot of characters do have. Is it's the tracking high.
How are you doing? I'm fine, man.
The tracking high that's +3.
Interesting choice, yeah. This, I mean, yeah, it's kind of moves like this are not cool. Armor King also has one, but it's like, yeah.
Does this and wall splats from very far, by the way. What is that? What is that wall splat? So for very far away, as long as they're a little bit close to the wall, it will wall splat them. Like something like this. Let's say they're something like here from the wall. It might wall splat them. Didn't that time. Got lucky. Oh, there we go. It did that time. So yeah, it's
yeah, true
super
DLC
dumb.
character as
Does
well, yeah.
way too much. It's an easy button. You get QCF4, like QCB4, you know. I guess it takes a little bit of skill, so maybe it's a bit hard. I don't know. But
yeah, Hopper, I already said I want Season 3. I want Season 3 to go full ham and we get low heat engages. That's what I want.
yeah, what is this? Why are we doing? There's so much other stuff about AD that needs to be nerfed. G-Club
Like normal hit. Like Victor Dawn 4, just heat engage. Poof, +9. There you go.
already mentioned as well. But this character is busted that I think is very, very underrated. Very, very underrated character. And he also has a very, very strong spike combo. Very strong spike combo. So, yeah, but if I had to choose, I think QCB4. It's too dumb. It's way too dumb.
Lydia, bro, Lydia, honestly, you can obviously say something in the heat mix from Heaven and Earth, like YS2 +6 on block, like +6 sets up the plus. Correct me if I'm wrong. +6 has the good situation for Lydia where she can threaten if you ever should jab here with down back 3, right, and get the trade. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Obeyon also says Heaven and Earth 2, nowhere. Yeah, Heaven and Earth 2 probably.
This character. There's so many things that you can change, but I think the main
But again,
thing about this...
how do you nerf it? Again, how do you nerf it? Because let's not forget, Obelion, you know this better than anyone else. She has the other mid as well. That doesn't come into effect because people don't do the sidestep block shit, right? But she has, what is it, 1, right? Heaven and Earth 1. So even if you nerf that, like, but then we would actually have some risk, right? Because now the problem is if you block the mid, she's +6. Like if you guessed right, you are -6. The other mid is actually, what is it, -10, -11, -12? So where's the risk? Where's the risk in that mid? Like where is the risk here? -11, okay. So where's the risk? I mean, I am getting mixed. I'm sometimes here getting mixed on block, by the way. So I'm guessing. Okay, I guess mid. I stand block. That is a guess. Okay, why is the mid +6? And again, we have gotten so used to this that most people probably don't even question this anymore. Like, oh yeah, the mid is just plus. Yeah, that's normal, right? That's like normal risk reward. That's how it should be, right? Like, no. Like, no. That's a war spell as well.
This character, the dumbest thing about this character, which has been here since season 1, which, you know, it wasn't as bad because her heat engages weren't as good and her access to heat was harder. It's her stance into the 2. So whenever she is in heat and goes into this stance, the mix-up stance into the 2, this move is absolutely busted. It's too strong. So it gets mixed up by that high, and it's a wall splatting mid that does 36 damage normally without 3 stacks right now. She has 3 stacks, but it's also plus. So why on earth is this move +6? And does this much chip damage? Why is this +6? I'm already getting mixed up. Or a high unblockable. So I have to guess.
Yep.
I guess correctly, and now I have to guess again.
Exactly.
And she can just do this again, by the way.
Exactly.
She can
Bro,
just...
guys, again, update 3 AM. CET.
Let's say in heat,
no one knows
this.
what it is.
Now I have to guess, does this. I'm just guessing. I am just guessing, basically, right? And even if I guess correctly, I'm still getting punished because I'm getting chipped.
Where is it?
Nigga, guess. Mid or low? Merry Christmas.
Also minus frames. Why is it +6? This is number one thing, 100%. Honorable mention, 100% goes to this 3. I don't know what the stance is called. This 3. And QCF4.
In this case, mid or high, right? In this case, mid or high. In this specific case.
Are absolutely busted. They're way too good and they're way too easy accesses to heat, and Lydia's heat is busted. Like next, Heihachi. His Warrior Instinct is way too overtuned. I think it is way too overtuned. Like everything about Warrior Instinct is
Yeah, he's
way
rage
too
baiting.
strong. Way too strong.
That is
Right?
rage bait, guys. That is rage bait.
And if you don't counter Warrior Instinct, let's say you can't, I think his Heat Smash is too strong as well. His Heat Smash, being able to choose from either a floor break or a wall splat, is way too good. Not to mention the amount of damage.
I don't
this
know. I
does.
can hardly hear you right now, bro. Tell your uncle to like put the cock out of your ear.
Not to mention it instantly gives you a mix-up, right? But the damage, as I said, I don't think any Heat Smash should wall splat. It's too much. Like being able to do this with no execution, and I even messed
Yeah,
up the
Heat
boost
Smash.
spike. It would have been
Heat Smash is obviously completely fucked up.
100 damage. It's half your HP from one Heat Smash, by the way. It's too good. It's way too strong. It should not exist. And there are a lot of setups where you can, make this unsteppable, even though it's normally steppable. Right? One of them, and the most, toxic one, and the most common one, is Hell Sweep into Heat Smash.
Yep.
And guess what you can do
Since day one, people do that shit because you can't do anything about it.
about this? Yes, you guessed right. Nothing. You have to block it. So, yeah. Maybe if you play Lili. I don't know. But, yeah. It's too toxic, the Heat Smash. Clive diskicked.
Clive? Okay. So Clive, we can still talk about back 2 in my opinion, 100%. We can talk about 1+2, obviously, and we can talk about full crouch down forward 2. We can talk about fucking wild standing free, to be fucking honest. To be quite fucking honest. Heat down forward 1, heat. Clive's heat mode is really crazy. I don't even know, there's no good answer. I just stand block. I just let him do his shit. I just stand block, and try to react to the unblockable charge. Down 1+2 we can talk about, yes. Yeah.
So this character did get nerfed somewhat, but I think one of the most toxic
Also should have been Tifa. True.
things is while still managing his heat meter to be high. Like this, for example, does way too little heat damage, or it doesn't consume enough. Down forward the 1-1 in general, I think it needs to be nerfed in heat. It's way too strong. The mind games are way too good. You have to guess way too much here. And the heat consumption is way too low, which is the biggest thing about this move. The heat consumption is way too low, and he can use it a lot, especially after a heat engager. Especially, right? Like, for example, this heat engager and down forward 1-1, you can just use it, I don't know, 5 times. I messed up. That was 4 times. Maybe you can use it 5 times, right? So it's way too low, way too good at mix-ups. It just loops to itself sometimes. It's just too strong, way too strong.
Yeah.
But it's a hard choice
Bro, I get a
between
headache
this
from
and
this
1+2. If I had to choose though, one's a heat mode, one is not. I have to choose a 1+2. I was thinking about down forward 1-1, but I think 1+2 is the choice here. Because it's also a wall standing 1+2.
Oh, yeah, Clive's parry is also a good one. Spoon Spender, that you reminded me of that, yeah. We could also talk about parry.
13 frame heat engager. It's very, very easy to go into heat because of this, so the down forward 1-1 becomes more of a problem. And it's also safe. Why are we doing? What is this move?
What are we doing?
Why are we doing? So, yeah. 1+2, 100%. Anna. The whole
Bro,
game.
for me, immediately, bro, I can list you the whole fucking shebang. Bro, down back 2, way too good. The reward on hit is way too good. Yes, guys, there can also be too much reward on hit. Just ask Akuma Tekken 7, yeah? There can be too much reward on hit, you fucking imbeciles, right? In case you never thought about that. So, down back 2, way too much reward. The mix after it is completely brain dead. You cannot even rage art this mix. Like, you cannot even rage art this mix. None of the options. 1+2 is insane. Forward 2 is insane because there's more range in this game and is a weapon. Bro, down back 4 is obviously fucked up insane. The combination forward 2 also, you have to see the duality with forward 3. So this duality is insane. Bro, and 3+4. 3+4 is insanity. It is a 14 frame, super good tracking booty, 14 frame booty launcher. It's a launcher. So I don't know what of the duelist cannot pick only one move. He cannot pick only one move here.
That's the one thing. But yeah, for Anna, I think the major problem with this character is how easy it is for her to just start her offense. I think down back 4 might be one of the biggest ones. Because down back 4 still hasn't been changed. Right? What got changed is, you know, the mix-up afterwards. Which is, you know, great. But down back 4 itself is just such a strong low. For being just minus 13, this low is absolutely insane. It's absolutely bonkers, crazy, insane. There's a lot of stuff that you can also, you know, mention about Ana. Like her damage is too high, her G-clef with the 2 jab. I think this is really busted.
Oh yeah, the 2
This is
jab.
a very, very honorable mention, by the way.
Forgot about it.
And you won't think, oh, this is the number one thing that's removed. Yeah, I understand. Also, a very honorable mention is to down back 2, because after this, down back 2 is unsteppable on block. You can't step this. Very, very busted. But it's Ana, you can name busted moves a lot. But if I had to choose one, I think it's gonna be down back 4. I think it does way too much. Way, way too much. Also, another honorable mention is down forward 1-2, especially with the stance cancel. Right? You cancel this and just it's unpunishable, and down forward 1-2 in general is very strong. But down back 4, if I had to choose down back 4, because Ana was supposed to, you know, have an unsafe flows, so she was forced to use this. Which also, this wasn't bad, and it's still not bad. This is still very
This
strong.
wasn't bad. That's the thing. This wasn't bad. This wasn't bad. This wasn't even bad in Tekken 7. Down forward 4 wasn't even bad in Tekken 7. It wasn't bad.
But now she has this. Why? Nerf. Nerf this whole character, right? Like, why are we doing? Fakumram. Okay. So Fakumram, I've been saying.
I don't know, man. I think Fakumram obviously is more busted than people give him credit for. The fact that this motherfucker mixes you up from range 4 is obviously insane. I mean, again, guys, everyone knows Fakumram standing free and the whole package around the standing free, right? Every package, every link is insane, right? Which is why they have to be really careful with this character, and they learned a little bit from what they have done in Tekken 7 with him. But still, this motherfucker mixes you up from range 4. From range 4. So, I don't know. It's also Tekken 8. Is he particularly egregious in the Tekken 8 framework? No. He's not particularly egregious, but that doesn't make that does not make him suddenly like, oh, super honest, uber fair character basically plays like Tekken 7 Gigas, right? Like, no fucking way.
Saying this for a while is that I think he's kind of a sleeper character. People think he's very bad. I don't think he's very bad. He has some rough matchups sometimes, but he's not bad. I think the number one thing that needs to be nerfed, one is a little bit more of the toxic part, is that his heat smash, whenever it does whiff, yeah, it's unpunishable. Whenever this whiffs. If it whiffs. Let me just see if I can make it whiff. So one, obviously, tracking is way too good. But yeah, when it whiffs, you can't punish this.
I noticed this a couple of times, but I think this, I was just, yeah, fuck it, it's for him as well. But this is still a problem on so many heat smashes. It's still such a problem because they should just clean whiff in place. And when they have an extension, it shouldn't come out. Like on Lars heat smash, second hit should not come out. Whoever designed this wanted the move to be on purpose scrubby. There is no reason for this shit to come out on whiff. There is no reason for this shit to advance across half the stage on whiff. That you would only do this as a fighting game designer if you want to protect people who are bad at the game. I am sorry to say. I am very, very sorry to say. But you only do this. This is actually a change that is for casuals. I know most casuals also don't enjoy this shit. I know. But this is a change. Not a change. This is a design philosophy that they did specifically to protect people that have no spacing and whiff all the time. I'm sorry to say that. Because there is no reason besides that there's no reason that would reasonably explain why Dragunov's heat smash, like a train, goes still forward. And it happened on CEO, where I think it was Manja or Double, did the correct counterplay against Ulsa and Dragunov, I think it was. And he missed the punish. He missed the punish. And again, is it okay to have moves in the game that are hard to punish? Yes. Yes. But it is bad fighting game design if you make a move that is that powerful, like a heat smash, that powerful, and you also give it kind of like insurances on whiff. That is bad design. A move that is that powerful and that easy to use because it is just one button should be brain deadly easy to punish, like historically and right now as well, rage arts are. They are fucking minus 18. If I block them, I just spam my fucking launcher. This is how it should be. But this is, so yeah, why? Like why? Why is it 2 years and it's still like this? I don't get it. I don't get it.
He runs away and you just can't punish it. Crazy, right? Already. But outside of that, and the tracking of it, I think the number one thing goes to either of these two. If I had to choose myself, I think it's the cancel to this. So this high move in general, the tracking high, I think is one of the best moves that he has. Obviously down forward to 1 is the best neutral move he has, but I think this high is too strong. Being a +3 move that does that much, 24 damage.
I see
just
it.
like that.
I see it.
Checks
Because you have to see,
catches
you have
your
to
fuzzy,
keep all the
because
other
you
shit
fuzzy
in mind
things
here.
like delay, and also wall splats you. It's too strong. It's way too good, and it does too much for option selection, basically, right? I think this high is too good. It's way too good. It gets mixed up by this mid. If you do hard duck it, you can also charge a little bit better because of it. That high does too much. And you can also cancel that high with the 3. I think this high is the best, one of the best moves that Hwoarang has, because it actually forces the opponent to duck here. It just forces them to duck. Because if you don't duck it, you can't really fuzzy it or option select it, or you can't really do anything about it.
Yeah,
It's
nerf
crazy.
every character. Every character. This is also something that people, that Ty, maybe you watched this, Ty did a stream, and the thumbnail or something was like nerf every character. Or he said his opinion is nerf every character. He said this in the stream, right? Nerf every character. Like quite recently, like 2 months ago, yeah? And then people did this weird game with Ty where they just asked, but what about this character though? Like, what about this character though? And he's like, guys, I don't know if you are retards. He didn't say retards, I'm saying retards, but I don't know if you are retards, but I literally said every character in the game. And then obviously some bitch comes in and thinks, hey, let me play a gotcha on Ty and say, but what about Bryan? But what about Bryan? And he's like, yeah, you stupid idiot. Obviously he didn't say stupid idiot, but he said, yes, you stupid cunt. He didn't say that, but I wish he did. Yes, also Bryan. Like, people try to play this weird gotcha game with him. Yeah, but Bryan you think is fine, right? Like, the character you play is fine, right? Right? Like, right? And it's like, no, he literally told you every character in the fucking game, bro. You mean Ty the knife attacker, Kappa? Yeah, of course, bro. The guy. Yeah, yes.
Crazy good. So, yeah, this high, I think that's the number one thing I would choose about Hwoarang. But Hwoarang as a character, as I said, he doesn't really need that many nerfs. But another honorable mention goes to down forward 3+4. Is this move, the way you can confirm the last hit, the 4 here, not the 4. Is it the 4? The 3. Like, whenever we have it installed, I forgot you need to install for it. We can confirm this very easily, and the only thing you can do about this is power crush through it. So they need to change something about this as well. Honorable mention, right? It's either this or that, or the other one. Make it steppable or something. Armor King. So Armor King has.
I'm gonna tell you this straight. I don't think forward neutral 2 should be +8 into stance. And like +5 in neutral. I think that's stupid. I think the duality, and this is where again again, if you're in chat, I'm sorry, and I don't mean it personal. But when I left Armor King, one was in chat and they were immediately downplaying. Like, I looked at Sidestep 2 and was like, brother, what? And this guy was telling me he had that in Tekken 7. Like, he had Sidestep 2 in Tekken 7. I'm like, wait, are you? And I couldn't really. I was like, wait, this guy is lying to me. I wouldn't assume that someone is lying to me, right? And then it hit me. Like, no, you are a lying cunt. He had Shadow Step. That move came out of stance. And it was one more day 1 downplaying. And it was one more it was -13, not -12. Yeah, exactly. It was out of stance. And it was more minus. And it wasn't out of Sidestep where you mix this up with Sidestep 4. And now it's like, you know, minus 12. Brain dead counter hit trap with while standing 2. In a game where most yeah, he was gaslighting me. Where most people characters lost their counter hit launches and shit. Armor King is a bit of a sleeper. I know most people say the character is like fine or like whatever or bottom 10. But once again, what does bottom 10 mean in a game where we last week or what 2 days ago had a top 8 in the most stacked top 8 Devil Jin in the most stacked Pakistani tournament probably ever played? What does it mean? What does it mean when we say, okay, Devil Jin is probably the bottom character in this game, and he's still good enough to get top 8 with? In the most stacked 500 plus man Pakistani tournament? Really? So what are we talking about if a character is bottom? What does that mean? So he's still good enough that Kudans picks him in grand finals of the Korean League grand final tournament. What do you mean?
Been out for like 2 weeks. I don't know how long. But yeah, I don't know much about this character. And if I had to choose one move though, I think this is one of his best moves, and it's a very, very Degen 8 move. It's Sidestep 2. Sidestep.
That's why I like Momodog that much, right? Because that guy keeps it real. He says, yo, bro, this character has mad upsides, right? Most toxic, best heat engager mix-up in the game. But yeah, character design, he doesn't like it. It's degenerate. He would wish that Devil Jin would function in certain aspects differently and also would sacrifice some of his upsides right now. But he's right. He's right. He's just right. He keeps it real.
2 is so dumb.
Momo the GOAT, yeah.
I don't use it enough whenever I played Armor King, and it's so strong. This move is crazy. Actually insanely good. So
oh, he's
yeah, I think if I
sorry,
had to
I
choose
looked at
one,
chat. Yeah, Sidestep 2, yeah.
It's just it does too much damage. It's 90 frames fast. It's very fast. It's minus 12.
The lows in this game are so crazy. This is the main problem in Tekken 8. They buffed lows in this game on multiple levels. First off, every low in this game is like juiced up anyways. And then on a system side, low parries are nerfed. Low parries in Tekken 7 were overpowered. They literally were. Low parry in Tekken 7 was overpowered. And now they nerfed low parry, but all the lows are juiced up. They buffed lows too much. And at the same time, they buffed mids. We are. Do you know that Jason Montoya called heat engagers pokes? Like just pokes on steroids? Let's go with that. Let's go with him there. Let's say he's correct. Does Jason Montoya realize that we are poking then with +5 on block launchers in heat? Like take his analogy and say, yeah, heat engagers are just fancy pokes. Okay, let's go with that. But then if we are in heat, we are poking with +5 on block launchers, you idiot. Right? What do you mean? That's the problem.
But let me just demonstrate it. Mine's 12. There's so much range. Look, it hits from there. There, by the way, it hits. Who's gonna expect the low from there? Like, it just hits. So it's very, very strong. If I had to choose one, I think it's
exactly, Chris. That poker analogy that we talked about at some point, yeah. Basically, you have to envision this. Think about Tekken 7 and your poker deck, right? And it's like an average poker deck, right? You played Tekken 7 or other Tekkens you played with like average poker cards, right? Like your average poker deck. But now envision a poker deck where you have like 12 aces, 12 kings. You know what? You realize? You realize? That's what we're doing here.
A lot of other stuff as well that, you know, Honorable mentioned. Heat Power Crush. What is this in the game? So, yeah, if I had to choose one, it's that. But, yeah, I think that's it. That's actually the end. Maybe it's not going to be a 1 hour and a half bit. Maybe it's just half an hour. I don't know how long it took, man. Yeah, like 40 minutes. Imagine, I wanted to talk about top 3 moves. That actually would have been 2 hours. But, yeah, everyone, thanks for watching. Big thank you. It did require me some research about actually deciding which moves to actually consider and which to not. You know, some of you might have different opinions about what needs to be nerfed first, like the one move that needs to be nerfed. And that's absolutely okay, because Tekken 8 has so many moves like that. We can all have our opinions. You know, this broken move or the second broken move. Both of them are broken anyway, and both of them should be nerfed. But I just wanted to make just one move. But this just showcases that every character has something that needs to be nerfed. Not only one something, there's a lot of somethings, but I just showcased that it's at least one thing. At least one thing. And sometimes we're out here seeing a lot of buffs when this kind of stuff exists. But yeah, this is not too negative of a vid, but I just wanted to, as I said, show everyone that this game, all characters have something that's, you know, that they shouldn't have. But yeah, once again, everyone, thank you for watching. Big thank you. This took a lot of work, but yeah, thank you again, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Till then.
Shut the
Anything
fuck
like
up
told
for
me-
one moment.
that's what they
Holy
told me.
fucking shit.